What's cracking, my homies? This is CC Television. I'm Diatomic, and I'm bringing you guys some delicious Crysis 2 gameplay. So I have been really bored with Black Ops and with a lot of my other games recently, and so I decided to give Crysis 2 a try. And I rented it, and I've been playing it. So far, I am very new to the game still, but I think I'm doing fairly well. According to a lot of other people, it has a really steep learning curve, and I haven't really found that to be so true. But just in case it is, well, I mean, I guess maybe it is. I did play the beta, the multiplayer beta, and I mean, I have been watching some gameplay on it, so I have a pretty good grip on what I'm doing. But I am here today to first give my opinions of the game. I got sniped right there. Props to that guy. Sniping is really difficult. But my first impression of the game, I really like it. I will just explain why in more depth than I thought I would. But Crysis 2 is it's much slower paced than Call of Duty, and I think for that reason that it's much more rewarding to kill someone. It is just fast-paced enough to keep me interested, but at the same time, it is slow enough to be more rewarding than Call of Duty. And right here, I go into cloak, and I'm just praying that this guy doesn't see me because I had to reload, but he did. Look at me, cowering in the corner. But this game is, I really like it so far. The armor abilities really add an interesting, more active role to the game. Than just running around like in Black Ops. And I really think that, you can be really, really good at this game. Like, if you use everything correctly, you can be extremely dangerous if you're using your armor abilities to your advantage. And I'm surprised he got me there. That was a nice shot. I really probably should have cloaked and sprinted away. But, it really uses the armor abilities are huge, absolutely huge for this game. And I really like the role that they play. Like, you have to use them. You must use your armor abilities to be successful. And using armor in combination with stealth is a really interesting way to play the game, because you can go stealth and run around and be safe, but then you crouch and you get your energy back for your armor. And the key to being successful in this game, I think, is knowing how to use your armor abilities, making sure that you are using them, and using them to your advantage. So I'm going to give some tips in case you guys are struggling with this game. My tip number one is armor abilities. Obviously, that's really the main thing. You want to use your armor abilities. Armor, total armor, whatever it's called, is an absolute must. See, it just saved my life right there. So the trick, I didn't know this, you can't have stealth and armor on at the same time. And so if you have, let's say you're running in stealth and you see someone, you can just tap the left bumper and it will pop you out of stealth and into armor instantly, instead of having to go out of stealth into armor, which is what I was doing, but then I found that out. So my advice is run around using stealth. This game is all about controlling the engagement, I guess, would be the best way to describe that. That's like a reference to Woody, I guess. But this game is not a fast-paced rushing game. It's like, if any of you guys have ever played Halo or Battlefield, it's like taking those games and mixing it with Call of Duty. Okay, there is a fast-paced element to it, but the key is you need to pick your battles, and you need to pick them wisely. You need to play to a distance. Medium range is probably the best for this game. Close range gets a little sketchy sometimes, and long range is totally ineffective unless you have a sniper. So my advice, do what I'm doing right here. You run around in stealth, and when you start to get to like 40%, 30% energy, you crouch in a corner and let your energy come back. It feels to me like crouching makes your energy come back faster. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Feel free to correct me in the comments if you want. But it feels like energy comes back faster if you're crouched and not moving, which would make sense. So generally speaking, what I do is I run around in stealth and I will stop. I will get out of stealth and get my energy back at about 30%, because I get my maximum suit here. I didn't know what that did. It said like I thought I got the gunship at first, and I was like, oh sweet, my gunship. And so I hit it, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, what's going on? And so I found out that it apparently just gives you unlimited energy for as long as you have it, which is a really cool concept. I definitely could have used it wiser if I was, if I knew what I was doing, but still a really cool idea. So you want to use your armor abilities, so you run around in stealth like I'm doing here, and then when you get down to 30 and 40%, you crouch in a corner and get all of your energy back. And never run out to get a dog tag without being in stealth. That's my general rule of thumb, because you don't want to get your dog tags, because especially in a free-for-all, that's what I'm playing, by the way. I don't know what, I think this is Wall Street. I think that's the map, but it's a free-for-all to 25 kills, and my final score is 25 and 6. I don't know what a good score is for this, but I thought this was a pretty good game. I went on some nice kill streaks. But don't go out to get a dog tag unless you're in stealth. Now you can just run out, grab the dog tag, get back to cover safely. And right here, I tried to like do the special assassinate, but I failed. But I did beat him down. So you see how I'm trying to burst long range here? It really doesn't work very well unless you have a sniper. I might get lucky here. I don't remember, but no, I don't. But the trick is all about energy conservation. You need to have your armor readily available to use, because that will save you if you're using it correctly. You know, you should not be shooting at someone unless you have armor on. It doesn't matter if they're turned around, because in this game, if you don't have armor on, it's pretty easy to get turned on. If they have armor on and you're shooting at them and you don't have armor on, then it's not far-fetched to have someone turn around and kill you before you can kill them, because if they have armor on, it takes a lot of bullets to kill them, especially if you're using like the assault rifle and stuff like that. I found most success using the LMG for some reason. The bigger clip just seems to work well for me. It's not that I spray that much, I just don't like the assault rifle. I really like the LMG, and it's nice if you need to spray, then you can. So I've found the LMG to be the best weapon, but you want to play this game to your advantage, and it's really difficult. That was really stupid for me to say, play the game to your advantage, but you want to play the situations to your advantage, and you want to control what's going on, because if you can't run out in this game, you can't run out into the open. You really need to use cover. Using cover the right way can bring you huge success in this game. And you see how even though he was turned around, I used armor there. It's really important to use armor. If you're not using it, then you're really going to suffer, and it's going to show. But my advice, run around in stealth, and then whenever you get into a gunfight, just throw armor on. It's the click of a button. It's really simple, and it will save you a lot. So you see how there I was low on energy, and I got caught with my pants down because I didn't have any energy to use armor. So this game to me seems like it revolves around using your armor abilities in the correct fashion. So you really need to be careful about how much energy you use, and you know, if you're using your armor, you know, even if just a rule of thumb, just always use your armor, because it will save you so much. That's really the main piece of advice, is use your armor, and make sure that you don't ever like run around with low energy. Like if you have low energy, then you need to get it back, and you need to crouch in a corner, and you need to recover that. Otherwise you will suffer for it. You know, it's all about the armor abilities in this game for me. That's generally what I've seen. I've played like 5 games of this, so I'm not an expert or anything, but it seems like you really need to use your armor abilities to your advantage. So I get the final kill here. Final score of 25 and 6. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped a little bit. You know, stick to medium range, use cover, use your armor abilities. Hope it helped. Until next time, stick to your hugs. Peace out, Girl Scout.